Hey guys, what's up? This is Bella from Earth Angel Restorative Therapy and Healing, here with another weekly video for the week of April 1st today through the 7th. Before I get into anything though, I just wanted to check in with you guys and see how this Mercury retrograde has been treating you guys. I'm a big fan of Abraham Hicks, and I went to one of these events that was very similar to an Abraham Hicks event, where you go and people ask questions and this person is in trance and answers the questions, spirit answers the questions through this person being in trance. And so when I went, it was like maybe last month or maybe 2 months ago, the person said that, spirit, I guess, said that moons and full moons and blood moons and stuff like that shouldn't affect you. Like, it'll only affect you if you kind of resonate with that. If you think it's going to affect you, then it's going to affect you. Otherwise, it's not going to affect you. So I'm like, okay, like, F astrology, I'm not even going to worry about it, because what for? You can't touch me. But then this past week has been so interesting. I took kind of like a vacation from this spiritual job. I didn't do anything. I was a lazy bum all week, aside from my regular job. And I had so many interesting things happen to me that were just like, well, what else can it be besides the full moon? My technology, like my phone, which is a brand new phone, it stopped working. My computer was acting weird. I was showing up late to everything and getting rerouted. Like, I would put my GPS on my phone and the GPS would say, okay, well, take exit 15, and it would show as, you know, the exit that I would be taking in a few hundred feet. But the exit was like exit 6 or something like that. It was craziness like that. I ended up obviously being rerouted because I'm like, what is going on? And showing up late to everything this week except work, which thank God. But like, really? Has anybody else been affected like that? Because, I mean, please let me know. So all this basically leads me to believe that, well, maybe I am slightly affected, more than what I want to admit. I even went to a healing circle this past Wednesday, and I said, you know, I'm like, listen, I've just been feeling weird. I feel like I don't want to do anything, like, in regards to my spiritual, you know, business. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do anything this week. I just want to lounge. I don't want to work. I feel really weird. And they said, oh, well, it's the blue moon. It's this week it's happening, and Mercury's in retrograde. And I'm like, well, great. Like, I think I remember hearing too, if anyone's in retrograde, I think Mercury's, it's a tough one. So if any of you guys have been experiencing anything similar, please let me know. If you have any words of advice, also please let me know. All right, so I'm still offering the half-off Reiki. So if you'd like to do that, check out my website, www.earthangelrth.com, under services. And then once you click on the link and are ready for checkout, enter the code half-off Reiki, so that you can receive the 50% off. Again, that's half-off Reiki, which I'll have down below as well. 3 words, but in this case, it's all together, no spaces. And you'll get the 50% off of the Reiki. Also, I'm still looking for people that are interested in a QHHT session. If you are in the Rhode Island area, Massachusetts or Connecticut, somewhere nearby, and you'd like to receive a QHHT session at no charge, because I am trying to get my practice in, let me know, and we can go ahead and get your session going. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm also drinking tea. And if I take a break, that's what I'm doing. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my loud gulps. All right, so on to the readings. I'm using a few decks here today. I'm going to be using Doreen Virtue's Fairy Tarot deck, my lovely, lovely Zombie Tarot decks. Can you see that? Okay, Zombie Tarot. I'm going to just pull out one from this deck, which is the Archangel Oracle card deck. And then this is the Heal Yourself deck, which I love. I'll be reading from the book for that. And then I have these here as clarifiers, just in case. Don't know if I'll use them. All right. All right, so I'm just asking God, Jesus, and all the angels to surround me at this time. And please help me pick one card for us. One card, and there it goes. Beloved one, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Okay. All right, so this reading might be for those inquiring about a certain relationship. Could be twin flame, could be, or any other like soulmate type of relationship. I'll leave this. Is that gonna stay? Okay. Hope you guys can see that. I don't know if I should read. I feel like I should. I don't know, I'm just feeling the call. So I'm going to read really quickly. So I feel a lot of anxiety, and I feel a lot of doubt and worry, and some of you may even be going through like a slight depression if you're questioning whether someone is the one. Could be a twin flame. To my understanding, not everybody is a twin flame. In my personal experience, you'll just have a deep resonance with you being one, despite people maybe telling you otherwise. For those of you that aren't twin flames, you might just be inquiring about a soulmate. Sometimes soulmates work, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're just here to teach us lessons. Some of you might be in a karmic relationship, but either way, I feel a lot of stress and anxiety that's coming from this person, from this this relationship. So, okay. All right, so Archangel Chamuel saying, I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Love is in and around you right now. You don't need to search for it. Rather, by holding loving thoughts and conducting loving actions, you attract and manifest love in all aspects of your life. Call upon me to guide your thoughts and actions to bring romance into your life. Converse with me regularly about your love life. I can help you fall in love with your life and heal and manifest wonderful relationships. That's awesome. That's awesome. And the color for him is green. So if you want to connect with him, like a very pale green. So if you want to connect with him, wear green or carry like a green, like a clear green crystal if you have one. Okay. Also, I'm really excited. I'm starting, I've explained this before in my other videos, but I am trying a new spread per week just to get myself kind of out of my comfort zone a bit. So this week, I want to call it the domino. I don't know why, but I do. All right. So me see that. Okay. Everything's falling apart. Okay, Angel, don't go too far. All right, can we see that? Okay, great. Okay. Okay, bottom of the deck, the Lovers. Oh. Okay. Oh goodness, the only reason why this is just all going along, that's why, and I love it. Okay, so bottom of the deck is the Lovers card. I'll actually leave this like this. Lovers card. So I feel like this is about twin flames, honestly. I mean, in this card, you have a very strong spiritual connection with somebody. It doesn't have to be twin flames. It could just be a strong spiritual connection with somebody. It can be a soulmate, just your divine lover. I purposely don't want to be exclusive to twin flames because, you know, twin flames, they are here to do something very important, yes, but that doesn't like take away from the importance of everybody else. And I know that twin flames need a lot of guidance. I mean, I know, hell, like I know I needed some guidance, a lot of guidance at that throughout my journey. But the reason why I don't want to just loosely throw twin flames and all that stuff out there is because I want to target like more people. And, you know, like I said, I've been told by Spirit that not everybody's a twin flame. So, I mean, I just want to target as many people as I can. So this can be talking about twin flames. If not, it's a very strong spiritual connection to somebody. So the bottom of the deck, the overall energies is I feel that there's a lot of worry that a lot of people are worrying if they're with the right person. They're asking God or Spirit or the angels, or they're praying to God knows who about a certain person, or if they're single. Can you see that? Or if they're single, there we go. They're praying to meet the one. So this can also be connecting to yourself, connecting your yin and your yang, elevating yourself up to a higher vibration and really balancing your masculine and your feminine energies. So this can be talking about that as well. All right. So what's the issue? What's the issue? Okay. For the issue, we've got the Sun and the King of Summer. The Sun is a major arcana card, and so is the Lovers, actually. But the Sun card is it's a very positive card. On the bottom it says plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and communications, gratitude for the blessings of life. And so, can you see that? I don't know if we can. I don't know if I'll hold up because the glare is kind of obnoxious. If we can see that. Okay. It's a generally positive card. The card means that you're going to be experiencing a period of rejuvenation, renovation. I want to say that like everything is blooming and blossoming, and everything in your life is turning into fruition. Everything is just abundant and great, and you're on, this high horse, and you're not in a negative way, but just that everything is working out for you. Then you also have the King of Summer, which is somebody who is very emotionally mature, very emotionally stable. Yes, I would say emotionally stable in that he knows that he knows that he's stable, and so he doesn't make any rash decisions. Sometimes though he can, let his emotions get in the way, but generally it's a stable energy. He's very giving, very loyal, very warm, very kind-hearted. A lot of great advice from the heart. It can be a romantic partner. The Summer or the Cups card is it's all about passions and things that bring us a lot of joy. So this can also mean, for those of you that aren't in a relationship or things like that, this can also mean a person that you'll come across that that might help you with something, maybe achieving this. This can be a partnership, for example, a business partnership that this person can help you achieve all of the things that you want to come into fruition. Maybe he has a plan or a way to get you there. Maybe he knows a contact, things of that nature. But what I'm sensing is that the issue is that many people who consider this person to be their King of Summer, their divine counterpart, he walked. I mean, if you can see, like I feel like this is him. He's gone away. He's gone away. He's not. You're not together. He took off. For some of you, he didn't communicate that. For some of you, he still hasn't communicated with you, and it's been some time. But with that, you feel like your sun has been taken away. Like now you're in a dark place. Your world is dark. You're not yourself. You're depressed. You're anxious. That's probably what I felt earlier when I was dealing the Archangel card. So the issue here is that you're not together. You're questioning whether this is a soulmate relationship. There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of depression because you feel that you are in total darkness. I'm also sensing that maybe he has some other options around him, which has him kind of questioning what it is that he truly wants. Maybe he doesn't know specifically what it is that he wants. This card is what's hidden from you. What don't you know? What don't we know? And we have the Five of Spring or the Five of Wands card. And so this card, it says opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. So what's being hidden from you is, let's see. What's being hidden, I feel, is that there's these these opposing goals arising and these differing opinions, I feel like that's all internal. It can be both parties, but what I'm sensing is it's mostly him. Like, this counterpart isn't, he, I feel like he's going through a transformation at this point. Because if you can see all these butterflies, I feel very drawn to these butterflies. And so I feel like he's going through a transformation, but he's not really aware of that. He's just going through the day-to-day, arguing with himself, and these sexes can be interchanged, but I'm talking about maybe a male masculine component or energy, and he's not necessarily is realizing what's going on. So there's a lot of things that's happening where he's conflicted within himself, because it's kind of like spirit and his ego are battling, are hashing it out. He's not sure what's going on, but I feel like it's definitely spirit trying to wake him up. And there's just a lot of internal conflict with himself. He'd be back and forth with what he wants to do, who he wants to do it with, where his future's going. But all the while, I feel like there's definitely a lot of transformation that's happening. I'm gonna pull up. So let me do this one and then I'll pull clarifiers. What's something that you need to know? Something that you need to know is Four of Pentacles. Manage your resources wisely. Achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. Help out those who are less fortunate. So for those watching this, I feel like what's holding you back is, if you can see, and this is such a good picture to see, like this woman in this picture you can tell she's very wealthy. You can tell she has money. Her gown is nice. It's not, it's not, it's good. It's in good condition. It's good material. She has a cloak here, which is also very nice and ornate, and she has some feathers here, which obviously, you've got to be a bougie bitch to get some flowers and but if she looks in the mirror, what she's doing here, all she sees is somebody who is in worn and torn and kind of raggedy clothes. But she's not seeing herself for her divine majesty. And so something that you need to know is that this mentality of lack, of holding on to your old beliefs and not letting them go, this is definitely holding you back. And it tells me, and also tells spirit, that you have to separate yourself from this mentality in order for you to welcome whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is that you deserve, including this partner here. So something that you need to know is that you have to get out of this mentality of holding on to your thought. I feel like it's the Four of Autumn, which is the Four of Pentacles. It can be talking about money, so you can be very much thinking about, you don't have enough money, you need to do this and this and that. I know, especially if you're a twin flame, you're looking at getting your own spiritual business started and you're thinking about the lack. But that's all holding you back. And Pentacles can be talking about money, but it can also be talking about very physical things. It doesn't have to be tangible. You don't have to be able to touch it, but I feel like they're concrete things. So to me, it talks about, more so it's the thoughts, because this picture is speaking volumes to me. This woman doesn't see the magnitude of her divine majesty. And so that's the mentality that we need to move away from. Okay. So these three cards I pulled as a clarifier for this Four of Autumn. And so I'll show you the clarifier cards. It's the distant horizons. Then we have family room, and then gift. So I feel that there's a large quantity of tangible things that you're worried about, things that you need and ask for. It's already here for you in another realm, in another time and space and reality. But you're being weighed down by these thoughts of lack, by these thoughts of, I don't have it, I'm worried, I need to worry about this and that. That's what's keeping this boat from moving. But what you're asking for, whether it's for business, whether it's this partner, it's already there for you. But you have this boat anchored and not moving forward. You need to lift the anchor up and let go of these thoughts. Stop worrying and allow the boat to move forward freely so that what you're asking for can come to you. To me, so this family room, to me, this just says, it kind of looks like wealthy and stuff like that. So I feel that there's a lot of comforts that's going to be brought forth. There's, they can also mean, spend time with family, a disconnect from media and all of that to stop worrying about things that kind of have you weighed down, and spend time with family and like turn off TVs and phones and just focus on being in the moment. So it can be focused on family, spend time with family. To me, it's talk about comforts though. And so I feel like a lot of comforts are coming for you, which is confirmed by this gift. You may be receiving a gift. I feel like other people might help you reach this state of comfort, whether in your business or home life or something like that. It's coming for you. It's just that if you have this boat, this ship, if you have it anchored, then it can't move forward. And in this state, you also can't move forward. So it's coming. It's definitely coming. You just have to trust. Okay. So this is for the Five of Spring. Clarification for the Five of Spring. Let's see what we've got. We've got the Thief. Let me see that. Sorry, this lighting sucks, y'all. I'm sorry. Thief, Poverty, and Mature Woman. And this was the clarifier for the Five of Springs. The whole, he's going through stuff internally. He doesn't really know what's going on, but there's a transformation that's happening within. I definitely feel like this has to do with, okay, so I didn't mean to be exclusive, but I think I'm going to be exclusive. For twin flames, I think that this is a karmic situation, which it started out. This is what has caused this internal back and forth, and has him fighting with himself, which is, it's opening his eyes. He's transforming, but he may not be necessarily aware 100% of it. But what has caused this is, I feel like this karmic partner, which I feel like showed kind of like he went down a wrong path with his karmic partner. And I mean, the card is Thief. So I feel that maybe there was a lot of finances that were involved, or things that kind of had them bound together. But I feel like I'm just saying she because I'm going by this, but it can be interchangeable for sure. But I feel like this karmic partner definitely there were vices that were there that sprang up because of the karmic situation. There were a lot of bad habits and addictions that came from this karmic partner. Maybe this karmic partner was the one that showed this masculine all these negative things. For others, the karmic partner may have taken a lot of financial, maybe money, a lot of money, or maybe property, or anything that was maybe shared amongst the two. And so now, I mean, the karmic partner, I mean, she definitely stole a lot of, she took a lot of things, or they took a lot of things from this masculine, which left him feeling like, wow, I don't have anything now. I don't have anything to show for all the hard work and everything that I've put in up until this point in my life. I had a plan. Now there's no more plan, because I don't have shit. I don't have anything. And thanks to you, karmic partner, you led me down a rabbit hole. You led me to somewhere and blinded me and took me for all that I've got. So now I'm starting over because I don't have anything. I mean, look at this little guy. He's like hanging out with like rats and dirty cats, and I see him seeking advice from a mature woman. So this can be an older, like a mom figure, or someone that might have just knowledge in regards to relationships. So he's fighting within himself, but he's getting some advice from a mature woman. I feel like mom, or maybe an older woman in his family. Okay. So these are three clarifiers for the main issue. So the main issue we knew, or we know, is that obviously if you're a twin flame, you're not together with this divine counterpart, which has a lot of you thinking and worried and stressed out. So he's gone. He's gone. You're not together. You're all dismantled. For those that are watching this and need confirmation, this is the third Lover's card that we've pulled out. So if you're needing confirmation, this is your confirmation. You're worried, you're wondering, and this is a confirmation. And he's left, he's gone from your life, but he's still thinking of you. And you're still thinking of him. But there's an ending to it. There was an ending. There's no more communication. There was an ending, because this coffin means ending. And so that has you, it has you distraught. It has you in anguish. There's no communication, but he's definitely thinking of you. I feel that he's starting to become aware of the fact that maybe he knows, maybe he doesn't know he's a twin flame, but maybe he's starting to think or realize that maybe you guys are supposed to be together. But all he can think about is you and the fact that this thing has ended and how it has ended and what he can do to rid himself of things that he needs to get rid of. You know, all the baggage that he's, all the women that's around him and stuff like that. So he's definitely thinking of you. All right, what do we need to know? What do we need to do? I'm gonna put this card right there. What do you need to do? So this is the Three of Autumn. This is the Three of Pentacles. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. So definitely take the time and figure out what your purpose is, especially if you're a twin flame. That's what it's all about. Even if you are a twin flame, I mean, the goal is to be together with your twin flame, but it all comes down to free will. So there has to be that realization that maybe it may not occur, just because like I said, it's up to the free will of both people involved. But regardless, you're independent from your twin flame. You are your own being. And so you have to get going with your creative abilities and start creating the life that you want and creating the business that you want and being in line with what you're here to do. This can be also expressing your creativity, drawing, arts, acting, singing, dancing, drawing, meditating, anything that gets your creative juices flowing. Also, I feel like this can be like an apprenticeship where you're taking classes, or there's other people helping you learn and acquire all these different gifts. But now is the time. This is what you need to do, is shut the world out. If you can see, this person has his back towards the whole world, and he's just focused very diligently on what he's doing. So start creating, because the world needs it. There's like a sense of urgency when it comes to this stuff, because humanity needs everybody to be doing what they got to do now. What's the challenge? The challenge, so with these two cards, is the ego, which to me is the Devil card, and this King of Autumn. So to me, you are addicted to, or you cannot let go of this other counterpart. You're not letting it go. The ego says the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, and getting caught up in fear and worry. Here, that was with this card. And then the King of Autumn, to me, I mean, this is just your divine counterpart. A lot of people are worried, well, first of all, is he the one? Is he learning what he's supposed to be learning? But there's a sense of attachment, and you have to overcome that. You have to overcome that. Because if you hold on to something and you're desperate about it, you're actually pushing it away, because there's more fear than there is faith. And so there's a sense of attachment that is the challenge here. And you must overcome that. And so what's the outcome? Reunion, reunion. My mic just fell out. So this is Six of Summer. This is nostalgia. This is childhood memories. This is also the return of people or romances from your past. Hello, hello, reunion. Hello, hello. Let me get some clarified cards. All right, for this Three of Autumn. Okay, so for the Six of Summer, as I said, this is having good thoughts, being in a period where you're like a child again. Everything is sweet, like you're a child. It can be you're in a state of being naive about everything and being trusting and just having fun and having a golly old time. This can be a return of somebody from your past. To me, it definitely screams reunion. Once you go through these steps, there will be a reunion. There will be when both people are, I feel like they're clear from all their negative karma. You're both childlike in your love. You're both childlike in your adventures, and you're both childlike in your patience and joy and faithfulness and hope. There's definitely going to be a return of courtship via messages. It can be text messages, it can be emails, it can be a call, but there's going to be messages that start coming in, and then you guys are going to start your courtship. Then there's the word house, and I feel like this house is sturdy, like it's even protected by this fence. So I feel that you guys, you're going to build this house together. And it's solid. It has a solid foundation. It will be like nothing you've experienced before. And it's all going to be, I feel like for some it'll be fast. For some it's going to be a long while. But a house that isn't built in a day, so it's not going to be like terribly fast, nothing that you guys can't handle. But I mean, obviously with these connections, you'll know what it is. So for those that are twin flames, like you'll know if you are twin flames, I feel like it'll move at a quicker pace. If it's like a soulmate, then it's, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit slower to build, you know, the foundation and solidify everything. But if it's a twin flame, it's just it's gonna be rapid fire, because you've been waiting and clearing. Okay. Okay, so this was for the challenge that I just picked out the clarifiers for. And we have, so the challenge was the inability to let go of this connection, to let go of your fears, and to worry about, is this person coming back? Is he learning what he's supposed to be learning? Letting go of your addiction to that, and being able, or I guess since it's a challenge, it's not being able to let him go and just to kind of be independent and stand on your own. So the clarifiers for that is unexpected income, expectation, and journey. Well, for me, this journey card means that you definitely have to take a journey within and let go of your expectations. You have to let go of your expectations, because this is going to, again, it's all free will, right? So not every single twin flame, although it's the goal, not every single twin flame will be coming into union, because as again, everybody's entitled to their own free will. But for those that are going to be reunited, you have to take a journey within to let go of and part ways with your fear, with your worry, with your anxiety. Have faith. What's messing you up is your expectation of things. Things that people have told you, well, this is the way that twin flames work. This is what it means. It's like very black and white. And so you've conditioned yourself to believe in black or white. And for me, I feel like this is saying you have to expect the unexpected, because you're not going to be able to move forward if you're expecting it to look like one way. You can't move forward if you aren't open up to the possibilities of the universe, of the divine. And so the way that you can let go of all these fears and everything like that is take some time by yourself, away from the rest of the world. Let go of your expectations. What should this person be doing, or what should I be doing, or what is this reunion going to be looking like, or what is this twin flame situation, what do I expect from it, or I expect to be with him and it's going to be this way. You have to shed all of the expectations that you have, and you'll see that you'll get compensated, you'll get rewarded in ways that you didn't think you would if you let go of these expectations. So the last clarifier that we have for the what we need to do, the what we need to do card was, again, focus on you and your business and getting yourself situated and turning your back towards the world and just focusing on your creativity and your creative endeavors and your maybe like an apprenticeship or internship to learn new things that can help you on your path, that can help you get to where you need to be. You're fulfilling your purpose. So there's going to be, for many of you that are especially twin flames, you're being called now and guided now to change your occupation. You know that you're here to do spiritual work. And so a lot of you are not doing that. I mean, you know, maybe because you didn't know you were twin flame, or you didn't know what it is specifically within the spiritual world that you like to do. But this apprenticeship, this internship, this new creativity, this new creative endeavor, it is going to be a change from what it is that you're doing now. It's going to be a different occupation. It's going to be a different, just a change completely from what it is that you're doing. So get on it, guys. Get on it. Okay, so I'm just going to pull out one card. One card. Oh my god. Soulmate card. Soulmate card. That's what? That's like the fourth one. 1, 2. That's like the fourth one. All right, so I'm just gonna read from that book. Number 14, soulmate. Open your heart and invite sacred love, which Archangel Chamuel had told you before. Okay. Your soulmate is not far from you. To connect with them, you need to open your heart, call them in, and have patience. If you are not ready to accept your soulmate, keep working on self-love. You will be drawn to your soulmate like a magnet and feel an immense sense of a familiarity, like you've known them before. Your capacity to love will increase dramatically, and you will experience higher states of consciousness. No one can touch your heart in the same way that a soulmate can. It is important to note that your soulmate will not necessarily be your partner. He or she may be or come in a completely different form than you have imagined, but they will offer you incredible wisdom, growth, and expansion. Be aware that we connect with our soulmates when we are ready to truly evolve and move to the next level of consciousness and life experience. We attract them into our lives when we need to open our hearts fully and learn about unconditional love. And there's also an action call here. So the action is this: take some slow, deep breaths and connect to your heart, and imagine calling your soulmate towards you. You don't have to know what they look like. Just feel the openness in your heart. And I'm just gonna show you this card here. You don't have to know what they look like. Just feel the openness in your heart and allow yourself to connect to their heart. Imagine that there is a gold cord attaching you to them, with beautiful, loving energy flowing between you. Know that you are supported and will soon meet your other in the physical reality. Keep working on opening your heart and enjoying your life. Well, folks, if that didn't confirm nearly everything that you had been asking about. So, yeah, I feel like this was a really nice spread. Like I said, I don't like it being exclusive to just twin flames, because other people can, as that card says, it says soulmates, and this card, it says soulmates. So I feel that a lot of people do meet soulmates, and it can be romantic and it can be not, and they're in the majority versus twin flames. So I don't like excluding twin flames, because there are already a lot of readers out there for twin flames. I like to be more general, but obviously I feel like I was definitely being guided today towards just twin flames. Maybe it's that final push that we need, because I feel like, I don't know if you guys are feeling